And good evening, Southeast Texas. Welcome to 12 News Plus. We're going to take a detailed look at your forecast over the next 10 minutes. We've already issued a weather impact alert coming up this weekend because of the potential for small chance of severe weather. Looking at fair skies up in Jasper, this view courtesy of Provalis, part of the roofing 911 Skycam network. In your weather headlines, it's going to be a warm, humid night across the area. And we'll likely see temperatures running a good 15, almost 15 degrees above normal. Normally we should see lows in the lower 50s. We're forecasting the upper 60s coming up tonight. Slight chance of showers on Friday. The change is that we've got some high-res modeling instead of global models that confirm what the long-range global models are showing. So it looks like a small chance coming up tomorrow. However, as we head on into Saturday evening, through Saturday night into Sunday morning, a good chance of shower and thunderstorm activity, a small chance of severe weather. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. Otherwise, a break on Monday and Tuesday, and we expect more storms, another round of shower and thunderstorm activity coming up Wednesday morning as the cold front comes through. And as we finish out next week and head on into Thursday and Friday the 13th, we'll likely see lows well down into the 50s and highs in the lower 70s, again with lower humidity. So it looks like a bona fide cold front will finally move through the area and bring us closer to normal for this time of year. In your allergy report, the high tree pollen levels persist across Southeast Texas. Mold is down today, but again, it's mainly oak tree pollen across Southeast Texas, which is creating that very high level of tree pollen across our area. So as we fast forward into Saturday evening, Saturday night into Sunday morning, we're issuing that weather impact alert for Southeast Texas as there's a slight risk of severe weather. If that's a big if we do see severe weather, which it'll probably be up in the lakes area for the most part, can't rule it out here in the triangle, it'd be because of winds and hail. Otherwise, a solid 1 to maybe 2 inches of rainfall is expected through the course of Sunday. That's what we need, and that would be really helpful as far as the drought, as we're in a moderate to severe and even extreme drought over portions of our area. And again, this is going to probably be after 5 p.m. Saturday evening and continue at least through Sunday morning. We'll have better times coming up for tomorrow because we'll have high-res modeling. Otherwise, just keep abreast of the 12 News, keep abreast of the weather, and download the 12 News Plus app. So here's what the setup. We fast forward into Saturday evening. Good coverage of shower and thunderstorm activity over Southeast Texas. We'll likely have a stalling front. Though shower and thunderstorm activity will likely surge a line of rain-cooled air known as an outflow boundary. So these two surface features on the ground are a focus for shower and thunderstorm activity. Now, as you go up into the jet stream level, look how the winds go like this. They spread out across our area. That will cause lift in the atmosphere coupled with instability in the atmosphere. And you've got several features that are variables that will all point towards the chance of some very promising, very badly needed rainfall coming down over Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. So hopefully this will happen and we'll get some beneficial rainfall. I don't think we're going to have a problem with flooding because as dry as we are, will be soaked up pretty well. As you can see, rainfall, 1 maybe 2 inches of rainfall. Obviously, localized areas could see higher amounts, but again, this would be some great news if this did fall coming up through the weekend. So for Friday, a 20% coverage. Saturday, this is going to come down towards the evening hours. So most of the day should be at least salvageable. We may have some leftover Sunday at about a 60% coverage, a break Monday to Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we're going to keep that 60% coverage. It may come in Wednesday morning. Again, this is pretty far out, so the timing could move earlier. It could slow down, but that's the consensus of right now. Wednesday morning as a cold front comes through, and then we'll turn the temperatures down as we head towards Thursday and Friday the 13th. So here's the latest on the drought. And this is the new drought monitor issue today. We're now down 3 1/4 inches of rainfall for the year and just over a ½ inch since the first of this month. And we're only into the 5th of the month. So getting dry out there. So as you can see, all of Southeast Texas with the exception of a sliver of Newton County and also Orange counties are under a severe drought. And we continue with that extreme drought. It's a level 4 over towards western Hardin County, including Saratoga, just to the west of Sour Lake, and back up towards Votah, and I believe Thicket over that way. So there's the extreme drought. We need the rain. So this is some great news for the forecast. Burn bans haven't changed today, pretty much all of southeast Texas under a burn ban. Tomorrow, fire threat is low across southeast Texas, with low to moderate risk across southeast Texas tomorrow. Normally, our high temperature is 71 degrees. See the red line? See that red line? That's the normal line. See how the rectangle goes up to that normal line? But look how much will be above normal coming up Friday. That's 10 degrees above normal. Saturday, 10 degrees above normal. Then we kind of shrink it a little bit because of the clouds and rain. So it'll be about 5 degrees above normal. But still, we go back Monday to Tuesday about 7 to 8 degrees above normal. And then with that cold front coming through Wednesday, we're going to get back to near normal for this time of year, into the lower 70s as we work on into Thursday and Friday of next week. Outside right now, temperatures are in the low to mid 70s under fair to partly cloudy skies. We'll see those low clouds really thicken up over the next couple of hours, and that will help keep temperatures up tonight as we've got plentiful moisture, southeast flow off the Gulf. The inversion again will help to develop that cloudiness, and that's why we'll see well above normal temperatures expected across southeast Texas. And as you can see across the state, 70s in through East Texas, the Panhandle, almost 90 in Laredo, 80s across Central and North Texas at this time. Very mild weather conditions for March underway. Disturbances going through the Panhandle, as you can see, but we continue with fairly quiet weather conditions, just a southeast flow unabated off the Gulf, keeping moisture levels high. And again, we'll be watching a dry line form as we head towards the next day or so ahead of this disturbance coming in this weekend. Otherwise, putting things into motion tonight, here come the low clouds. Could see a little patchy fog, but I think the winds will stay up to where it won't be widespread or real thick. And there's 10:30 tonight, and again, look at the clock. There's your time. In the morning, temperatures will be in the upper 60s, well above normal across southeast Texas. And again, can't rule out a small 10 to 20% coverage of showers coming up tomorrow afternoon under partly sunny skies. We'll likely get into the lower 80s with that southeast wind unabated across southeast Texas. So it'll stay warm and humid right on into early next week. So in the upper levels of the atmosphere, we have a southwest flow in the upper levels at this time, and very little in the way of disturbances. Now, as we work on in to Saturday evening, 7 p.m., and I've been drawing this all week, look at how the winds spread out. This is called divergence. We look for this pattern or signature in the upper levels of the atmosphere because that creates lift over the surface. So if the winds are evacuating or diverging, that causes vertical motion. We look for lift regions across an area to see if we can get clouds to form and shower and thunderstorm activity. Plus, we've got that stalling front across southeast Texas that should help to serve as a focus for shower and thunderstorm activity coming up this weekend. So a lot of things coming together to point towards the chances of shower and thunderstorm activity this weekend, plus a couple disturbances coming in on Sunday, depending on which model you look at. So it'll keep the rain chances alive on Sunday. Then we'll be turning our attention way off towards the Baja. Upper level low pressure will be forming and headed our way as we work on into Wednesday. That's Wednesday's shower and thunderstorm activity. This will likely bring a line of showers and storms right there into southeast Texas. These red blobs, white and blue, those are upper level disturbances. Those create lift in the atmosphere. Again, it's about lift. If you can get lift in the atmosphere, you can create clouds and thunderstorm activity. This